Okay, that makes more sense because in the body of your email you said problem number one, and that's what I thought. Well, she means the first problem. In your subject heading and your email, you said number seven, so that makes a lot more sense. So I thought I didn't assign number one. Okay, so consider the probability distribution showing problem 3A. Compute the mean value and the standard deviation. Okay, so our x values. I'm going to do this in Excel. I'm not going to use Excel. Let's try it again. But versus, since you can't see me, plug it into the calculator anyway. 0.25, 0.60, 0.15. Okay, so you'd write this on a piece of paper. Now, my formula is right here for the mean. We have to take x times p of x. So I'm going to create a column where I take x times p of x. So you take 0 times, I'll do it inside of parentheses, 0 times 0.25. You take 1 times 0.6, and you take 2 times 0.15. Now when you multiply those together, it's going to give you these values. 0 times 0.25 is 0, 1 times 0.6 is 0.6, 2 times 0.15 is 0.3. Okay, so that's my x times p of x. This E-looking thing in front of it, that means add them together. So I'm going to add these three together. And that's going to give me my 0.9. Now this is my mean or my expected value. So the 0.9 is my mean. Now, what are they asking for? Standard deviation. Okay, so here's our formulas for standard deviation. The easiest one is the second one. This says we need a column x squared. So on your paper, you create another column with x squared. And that would be taking your x value times itself. So 0 times 0, 1 times 1, 2 times 2, which would give us 0 and 1 and 4, 2 times 2. So this is our values for x squared. Now we need to take x squared, that column we just created, times p of x. So x squared times p of x. And I won't write it out, but we're going to take this 0 here times our p of x, which is 0.25. 0 times 0.25 gives us that. We're going to take 1 times 0.6, which gives us 0.6. That's weird. 4 times 0.15, 0. Yeah, sure enough, 0.6. Now this E looking thing in front of it, that means that's uppercase sigma. That means add together that column. So if I add these together, 0 plus 0.6 plus 0.6 gives us 1.2. And now we're ready to plug it into our formula. You take the square root of that value we just found, which is 1.2, minus mean squared. And our mean was 0.9, so I could just do that, or squared. And that's going to give us 0.6245. And that's how you would find those. I did in Excel, but equally you just write these on paper and plug them in your calculator following the steps I just gave you.